So I wrote a sort of natural history of Alan Halsey and Geraldine Monk, and I'm going to do just half of it now and introduce Alan, and then I'll come back up and introduce Geraldine. And I've been waiting for, well, I haven't had an opportunity to invite them to read myself at a place where I had any control at all before, and I'm very excited. Hope you all enjoy it. Not the introduction. I'm just going to fill time with that, but that. Right, so Alan Halsey is the common name of and the most perfect example of the rare species Homo anagrammaticus. Let's see, Tom Speaker, what is an anagram?
I don't want to think about it right now.
Kyle. Rachel. Pierce.
An anagram?
Yeah, what's an anagram?
Is that where you like take the letters and like mix them all?
Yeah, okay. Homo anagrammaticus, usually found in a green corner of Sheffield, England, called Nether Edge. The species is known for regularly dividing by a strange mitosis, actually a card trick or a trick of the Sheffield light, into witty ciphers, alternate personalities or avatars named things like Mercurialis the Younger, Dichotomedes, and others. These cannot be observed with the human eye, but they leave behind an enormously entertaining paper trail. Documents that draw from history, news, everything. Don't leave your language lying around, or Anagrammaticus will snag it and morph it. The species is also known for lingering in a Sheffield basement and leaving mysterious and elegant tracks on paper, evidently some sort of graphic code. You can see some of these strange images if you check out Homo anagrammaticus's website. You have to search for Alan Halsey. In other ages, Homo anagrammaticus was found in Hay-on-Wye on the border of Wales in England, where he ran the legendary poetry bookshop. I think I'm about out of gas on this metaphor, so I'm going to move on. Alan Halsey is still a specialist bookseller, as well as an author of dozens of books, including many gorgeous letterpress books. I discovered him through the gorgeous text of Shelley's Death and the Robin Hood book, and they're still favorites of mine. And there are at least 4 books of selected poems. 2 of these, one of them the terrific Not Everything Remotely, is available here tonight, and so is the astounding and colossal, large and beautiful Marginalian. Alien in that word Marginalian is spelled the X-Files way, by the way. Marginalia includes a CD of some of this species, I guess I'm back to that, species' fascinating graphic productions. As an influential writer, as a publisher, as a bookseller, he's an important source of hard-to-find small press poetry. As a collaborator with many poets and as an organizer of events, Alan Halsey has been such a part of the British experimental poetry scene for the last 30 years that it is impossible to imagine what that scene would be like without him. The Mirror is the representative anecdote for Alan Halsey's work. The endless doublings, punnings, reversals, anagrams, and palindromes are certainly jokes, but not simply jokes. Airstrikes become asterisks and vice versa, dangerously. Language is transformative in Halsey's work in a way that keeps me paying attention, not just while I'm reading Halsey, but afterward. For some time, I stay wakeful and a little jittery, watchful of the trickster language. Halsey's work, for me, makes nonsense of the rather useless division of poets into those who take experience as their subject and those for whom the materiality of language is the primary field of operation. Clearly, for Halsey, language is experience to splash around in and observe and cleave to in anger. Alan Halsey.